Hello, so here it is my Mumbai trip vlog video. This is the Ola cab I took, and this is the train that I took at night around 11 p.m. So this is the train, and you may see some of the some people with the bucket. They are selling food, snacks, and they are being issued by the Indian Railway. Now talking about the food, you won't believe how bad the food it is. They provide the worst food in the world, and they charge a lot for that kind of worst food. But you have no option. You have to eat. Now leaving apart the food, this train took 7 hours more than its scheduled time, so it was 7 hours late. It was supposed to reach at 6 a.m. Yes, 6 a.m. but it reached around 11 a.m. So it was a bad experience in my life about the Indian Railway. Then after that came the local trains. The Mumbai local train is really confusing. You need somebody to make you understand what are the stuffs of Mumbai local train. It is really confusing. I got confused, but whatever it is, I finally reached the destination. So I have received in Mumbai. I'll be going for he's taking the classes and I'll be going about there. So I don't see that much of difference over here. It's quite the same what I have seen in Calcutta. So I don't see that much of difference over here. Like there's there are some tall buildings and there are some abandoned buildings. So rest of that is quite the same, and the traffic over here is quite same to the busy area of Calcutta. But over here, all of the places has a huge traffic. Even you can always spot this yellow black cab. It's a cab, regular cab over here all the time. See, there is a tall building over there. There are lots of tall buildings over here. So I'm just going to the park. He's taking me with me, and he's the trainer of the community over here, parkour community over here. So let me just see and go. So see, there is a tall building. This is much more common over here. So and also I forgot to tell that the city has a lot of old architecture, which is ever left alone, and this is one of the old architecture over here. This is another thing like Mumbai has a lot of traffic issue. So you see, Mumbai has a lot of traffic issue over here. So it's better to have a bicycle or walk around the place. I told you like that we have a lot of tall buildings in Mumbai, which is much more common over here, and it is barely seen in Calcutta. See, I told you I have to stop the record because it's the same thing. The traffic is so long and there is nothing to show. So here is the park. He's doing some sort of warm up and all, and I'm eating. The Mumbai people is lucky about this. They have a beach all over the places, and we don't have a beach in Calcutta. We have to travel to a different place. Like I did for the Vishnupur to get the hills. So for the beach I have to travel to a different location. Another thing that I have noticed among Mumbai people is that the rich people talks in English. They rarely communicate with each other in their own language. Even it is common in Calcutta also, but it is more over here. Even this lady is talking with this lady in English. Actually, I'm searching for a place to urinate, and I cannot find any place like the pay and use toilet. We have that in Calcutta. So I came out of the park searching for a pay and use toilet, and I don't find any place. So it's a night time and there is not much to record in the film. There is not much to record and show. It's the same time. Probably whatever I see is the city is really busy. People are always busy with something. It's not that they are just like having fun. They are busy with their work. They're always busy. And there isn't a moment that the road doesn't have any cap, that yellow, black and yellow cap. There isn't a time. Every time you see the road, there's a cap. And I didn't expect that when I am recording, holding the camera, the people stares at. I didn't expect it is from Mumbai. Other Mumbai will be habituated with this kind of thing because there are lots of big YouTubers from here. Actually, I'm looking for some food, and Mumbai has a good reputation of high cost food, so I'm looking for an affordable sort of food. That was the liquor shop. There are some places with office students and all, but they will charge a lot. I'm searching for some affordable sort of food because I'm not the person with high money. There's a huge amount of money in the pocket. So it's 6 in the morning and he's taking me to a park which is quite far away from his house. And actually he's the trainer and I haven't went to the bathroom. So it's really tough. I have to go to the bathroom after in the living room. So there was a person who was staring at me, constantly staring at me because I was holding the camera and
recording, and I just moved ahead. See, I told you there are lots of skyscrapers over here, which is, I think it's the most common over here, and the lifestyle is also quite different. We are currently in the train station. Mumbai has a lot of train stations over here. So this is one of the Mumbai Central train station. And if you just walk around, after a few minutes you will find a train station. It's so common over there. It really looks nice. The train station to me seems like some sort of a Harry Potter street, because I like this green portion. It's quite green over here. We are here at the platform. We'll be boarding on the train, waiting for the train. It really looks nice. There are lots of, it seems like an Harry Potter street. And the train station is quite big over here. See, another skyscraper. It's hard to say something. The wind is quite fast. It's on the train. So it's better just watch the video. Really, like there are lots of skyscrapers around the place. I think I was saying this we have ring also in the bottom of the So it's the last day of the workshop and all, and we are waiting for to open this park because it will open at 4 p.m. and in the morning we had that. So Mumbai is quite different. We have Mumbai has a lot of architectures, big big buildings and all, and here even though India has a big difference in rich and the poor people. And I think India has a big difference with the rich and the poor people, and in Mumbai it's too much. And I get to stay with with one of the best, considered as the best practitioner in India. His name is Cyrus Khan, and I get to stay with him. And the problem that I face with him, that actually the main issue that I have faced with him, he's from a rich family. That is the main point, and we are not from that kind of those stuff. So Cyrus is So it's hard for me to adjust with this kind of people. There are lots of stuff that I have noticed, like even with my language also, that I have to take care, which are not acceptable to this kind of people. And there are lots of stuff. It's hard to explain, and I have noticed that this is one of the reasons that people are speaking, English as the main language in Mumbai. They have their language as the Marathi language, but Mumbai has a big history and a good history. I mean, Mumbai has a history of having like street culture, rough street culture, and all those stuff. Mumbai has a history of that. Gangs, gangsters, thugs, raw street life, and they used to be talking in Marathi and or in Hindi, which is a national language. So the rich people over here doesn't like this kind of typical lifestyle over Mumbai. So the thing that I have, it seems to me like they doesn't like this kind of talking, the way they talk. Hey, you like this kind of talking, and they usually say a lot of slangs and all. So the rich people, to use the English as the most educated, cultured language over here. So it's a good thing. I'm not complaining or I'm saying that it's a bad thing. That it's a good thing that they choose to be well educated or well sort of people rather than this sort of typical lifestyle and all. It's a great thing. Let me just check the time. So this is the reason you will see a lot of that what it seems to me like. Even this thing has been caught by the people, the people in Calcutta's people also. So these are things, but it's hard for me to adjust with this kind of people where Mumbai has even though we get to know that Mumbai is either the people of Mumbai are not rich or they are super rich and super rich. So it's hard for me to adjust with this kind of people, and even though I have to take care of my language and all those stuff, because the places that I go and for the flips and all, those places doesn't contain like sophisticated people or rich people. So I get to mix up with lots of people, and I have to be in that kind of culture. And I'm not rich. The main fact is I'm not rich, and I don't know how to adjust with this kind of people. So it becomes a lot harder, and it seems like they are annoyed by me, and it's not comfortable. It's not adjustable to me. For me, like I don't know how to explain this sort of thing, but it's hard. But even whenever I find like my sort of people, like these guys, if we can spot them, these people, and these guys are quite fine. So that's the thing about the culture of Mumbai. And I have not been recording the street lifestyle and all because of the two reasons. One of the reasons that I felt bad when I got the feeling that with the rich people and all, so it felt bad. I felt bad about it, and I didn't. When I feel bad, it's really hard. So another reason, I didn't get any time. I didn't even get the time to go to the bathroom. The morning stuff, washroom, whatever it is. Now it's like 2:42 p.m. Still my morning washroom stuff has not been done. My stomach got bloated, and it pains, but I cannot do anything. I have to accept this thing. I knew that I'll be out of my comfort zone, and I have faced a lot of stuff. Even I lost a lot of strength, muscles and all. I became lean. So a lot of things been going on.
So here it is, my return trip. I tried to get a train from Mumbai, an express train, but all the seats were booked. No seats were open or no seats were available from Mumbai to Calcutta. So that I have to take a cab to Pune, which is a nearby city of Mumbai, and the cab takes around 3 hours from Mumbai to Pune to reach. And my train is from Pune. So here is the cab. At first I was excited to reach Mumbai, but after the experience that I have shared, I feel really sad about that they felt this kind of thing about me. But nothing can be done. This is what I am. I cannot change, or why I cannot act like I'm not that kind of person. I'm happy to present myself what I am. This is this is the reality. That's the thing. So you may see that there are still lots of skyscrapers around the place. So this is this is not one. There are lots of skyscrapers. And talking about my experience of the Mumbai trip, I think this is worth it. I need to know all kinds of people. I may not live in that kind of lifestyle, but still I need to know all the things that a human being lives rather than my kind of lifestyle. So this is really worth it, and I'm really happy that I got a chance to live this kind of lifestyle for like 2 days, but still everything is fair. So as I'm still recording the video, the driver is beside me and he was staring at me. I don't know why they stares whenever a person records on the mobile, and this really feels kind of awkward. So, but nevertheless, I got a chance, not being a question, and I did the record. That's the thing. Also, I have noticed that there are lots of Bengali people in Mumbai. Mumbai contains lots of Marathi people, but not recently, I have seen that there are lots of Bengali people around the Mumbai. Maybe because Mumbai has a lot of corporate stuff and money. The main thing is money. Mumbai is full of money. I don't know if it is black or white, but because of the money, it may attracted lots of different kinds of people. And talking about the place, the temperature, the climate, Mumbai is hot, and there are some stations that will provide artificial this cafe is not that hot, but it's hot, not that much. This is the thing that I will go, and all these people are interesting. Some of them are like this person, and most of the people are people, and all the another thing that I want to share, and I have recorded about the train, and it is true, like the staffs of the train ask for tips. They don't just ask for the tip, they demand for the tip, and I have recorded. And some of the staffs, it's been issued by the Indian government that you cannot tip any staff. Even it has been written on their uniform that no tips. So despite of that, they ask for the tip. See, what is tipping? Tipping is like if you are happy with the service provided, then you with that happiness you provide something to that person. And even if you provide when you provide some amount to that person, they deny to accept that because they want more than that. So this is really annoying, and watch carefully. The guy in the yellow t-shirt is asking for the tip. It is being issued by the Indian government that you cannot provide any kind of tips to any of the staff of the Indian Railway. But still, see, they are saluting and asking for the tip. And he asked me for the tip, and I said that I haven't eaten my food. I will eat later. See how he asks for the tip. He will be going each and every person of the train asking for the tip, even to the student. And at some point the student will give like 10 rupees, which is a small amount, but he is a student and he provided that amount of money. And at the beginning he said that can you give me some more than that. You see, this is not the thing. If he whatever he felt, and he will supply that kind of money. The tipping system annoyed me because if I want to tip you, I will tip by myself. Don't just ask, don't just demand for some sort of money. And they're just demanding that I want tip. And if when you provide the money, they will say that no, I want more than that. So it's really annoying. Now the tipping thing doesn't end here. Each and every staff will come to every person and ask for the tip. There are like cleaning staff, food providing staff, blankets and pillow providing staff, and there are other staffs also. So each and every staff will come and ask for the tip. We are not like money making machine, so we have to think of our money also. So each and every person will come and ask for the tip. Even there on their uniform it is written like no tips. I will show you the image where it is written like no tips.